early 90s Ireland, and we're in a relatively poor country with high poverty and stable inflation, extremely high unemployment and low economic growth. Back to 2023, and we speak about the richest country in Europe and one of the richest in the whole world. Only one question remains: how did Ireland turn from a poor into a super rich country in such a short period of time? Guys, I recommend you to watch this video till the end, as today we are not only talking about inspiring story of Irish success and the process of dynamic reformation of this Western European country, we're gonna dig much deeper and reveal the impact of one single company on the mind-blowing success of the whole country. I've got exacerbation of osteochondrosis, so my posture in this video may be not the most natural. For those you who had this problem, you know what I'm talking about, right? For those who have never had osteochondrosis, it feels like somebody shoot your back with the assault rifle. Sorry for that. Now, to understand the Apple Ireland law affair, we need to rewind a bit. Back in 20th century, Ireland was facing economic challenges that would make your head spin. Unemployment rates were soaring and the future seemed uncertain. But hold on, because every good story has a turning point. In the late 20th century, something remarkable happened. Ireland emerged as a tech hub. A country once struggling to find its economic footing suddenly transformed into a hotspot for technological innovation. And then, in a move that would change the game, Apple entered the scene. Now, let me throw some numbers your way. In 1980, Apple made a groundbreaking decision to establish its European headquarters in Ireland, investing a staggering $350 million and creating thousands of jobs. This wasn't just a corporate move, it was a game changer for Ireland's economic landscape. Have you ever heard about Celtic tiger? No, it's not one of 9 types of tigers. It's a term referring to the economy of Ireland from the mid-90s to the late 2000s, a period of rapid real economic growth fueled by foreign direct investment. The Irish economy expanded at an average rate of 9.4% between 1995 and 2000 and continued to grow at an average rate of 5.9% during the following decade until 2008, when it fell into recession. Celtic tiger is something similar to the concept of 4 Asian tigers you probably heard about. East Asian economies of Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea and Taiwan that underwent rapid industrialization and maintained exceptionally high growth rates of more than 7% a year between early 1950s and 1990s. Guys, before I ask you to hit a like button, share this video and subscribe not to miss our next series, write in the comments: would you like more videos about success stories of other countries like Singapore, United Arab Emirates, South Korea and others? Back in 1980, as Apple's revenues exceeded $100 million, the company sought its first international location, choosing Holly Hill in Cork. Initially a manufacturing hub, it was evolved into the sole manufacturing facility owned directly by Apple. While the majority of manufacturing is now outsourced, the Cork facility has transformed into a service-focused powerhouse with 6,000 dedicated staff. The decision to establish a European headquarters in the 80s, Apple did most of its own manufacturing, even having a factory in Mill Street. The 90s saw Apple facing a decline, but the return of Steve Jobs revitalized the company and Cork operations. Fast forward to today, Cork is not just a manufacturing site, but a dynamic services hub with bespoke iMacs and a diverse range of services. Apple's investment and job creation. The numbers are mind-boggling. Over the past decade, Apple's revenue soared $2 trillion, with $1.2 trillion going to suppliers. In-house costs were around $200 billion, leaving a profit before tax of $600 billion. Apple paid about $100 billion in corporate taxes globally, contributing around 70% of its profit to governments worldwide. What's fascinating is that despite the scrutiny on tax affairs, Apple's commitment to Ireland has grown. With 6,000 direct employees in Cork, its presence has triggered indirect employment in various sectors. Irish suppliers that began with Apple in Cork have expanded globally. US companies, including Apple, contributed around 22 billion euros annually to the Irish economy, making up about 10% of national income. Just imagine what annual contribution of $25 billion means for a country with a population of around 5 million people. Today, Ireland's allure for multinational corporations lies in its corporate tax policies, with a low 12.5% corporate tax rate and strategic initiatives. It became a magnet for global giants seeking a favorable tax environment. Apple, drawn by Ireland's tax advantages, set up shop in Cork in 1980. Initially eligible for export profits self-relief, Apple enjoyed an effective tax rate of 0 on profits from exports. As Ireland's tax landscape evolved, so did Apple's strategies, leading to a complex web of arrangements. But not all that glitters is gold. Apple's tax practices in Ireland haven't been without controversy. The European Commission launched a state aid investigation, arguing that all Apple's profits from product sales outside the Americas should be taxed in Ireland. While the Court of Justice of the European Union dismissed the claim, controversies linger, fueling debates on the ethics of multinational tax practices. Ireland's transformation from economic struggles to prosperity is undeniable. Over the years, the nation's GDP has soared, and a significant chunk of this success story can be attributed to the tech giant in our spotlight today. Apple's contribution to this success story is evident, with the nation's GDP witnessing a surge. In the past decade alone, Apple's revenues have soared to an astounding $2 trillion, a testament to the economic synergy between the tech giant and the Irish economy. Apple's presence in Cork has been a catalyst for job creation, significantly impacting unemployment rates, from a modest 2,500 employees in 2012 to a robust 6,000 today. Apple's commitment has not only reshaped the employment landscape in Cork, but has become a beacon of opportunity for many. As we can see, Apple for the economy of Ireland isn't just about gadgets. Apple's influence goes beyond its corporate walls. Roads were rolled, city boundaries shifted. The physical transformation of Cork is a direct result of Apple's enduring presence. Professional services, security, catering, and transport have all experienced a surge, creating a thriving ecosystem around Apple. So as we navigate through the statistical landscape, it becomes clear that Apple's economic footprint extends far beyond its corporate walls, leaving an indelible mark on Ireland's growth story. It's a tale of collaboration, resilience, and relationships that has truly gone beyond mere tax advantages. Now let's shine a light on the storm clouds looming over Apple's journey in Ireland. It's a tale of challenges, criticism, and the balancing act of corporate responsibility. The European Union didn't just watch from the sideline. Investigations into Apple's tax arrangements shook the very foundations of the tech giant's presence in Ireland, sparkling debates on fair play and corporate ethics. Recently, an advisor to the EU's top court suggested shelving a prior ruling that overturned Brussels' order for Apple to pay a whopping 14.3 billion euros in back taxes to Ireland. The plot thickens as the European Court of Justice prepares for a potentially game-changing decision. This development adds fuel to the fire of public scrutiny and criticism from various corners. The controversy, rooted in allegations of an unfair advantage and tax rate of less than 1%, continues to echo globally. As the legal battle unfolds, Ireland stands firm, asserting that Apple received no preferential treatment. The stakes are high, with contested funds locked away, awaiting a verdict that could reshape Ireland's tax landscape. In response to the challenges posed by a heavy reliance on single multinational player, Ireland's government took center stage. Initiatives were launched to diversify the economy, aiming for a broader, resilient economic base. The call went out to industries beyond tech. Ireland extended a welcoming hand. The goal? Attracting a diverse array of companies, fostering innovation, and ensuring sustainable growth beyond the shadows of a single giant. Breaking free from the chains of dependence, Ireland embarked on a mission to reduce reliance on a single multinational player. The vision? A diversified economic portfolio that can weather storms and stand resilient in the face of change. As Ireland sets its sight on the future, it must navigate a landscape dotted with potential challenges. The winds of change blow, carrying whispers of economic uncertainties and global shifts. Legal battles, geopolitical dynamics, and unforeseen disruptions may pose hurdles to the country's economic trajectory. In the face of these challenges, Ireland must showcase its resilience and adaptability, turning potential setbacks into opportunities for growth. While Apple's story in Ireland began 40 decades ago. The next chapter unfolds with a nuanced evolution. Beyond being a mere economic powerhouse, Apple is becoming an integral part of Ireland's socio-economic fabric. The company's commitment extends beyond the balance sheets, weaving into the culture and community tapestry. With several thousands direct employees in Cork and a legacy marked by innovation, how will Apple's evolving role transcend the boundaries of business and contribute to Ireland's holistic prosperity? In the past 10 years alone, Apple's revenue have soared to a staggering $2 trillion. Yet behind these numbers lies a deeper narrative, one of innovation, job creation and community impact. Apple CEO Tim Cook, during his 2015 visit to Holyhill, Cork, remarked on the vital role of Cork in Apple's global operations. The relationship, however, goes beyond numbers. It's a story of resilience, shared growth and a commitment that transcends business cycles. While technology has been a guiding star in Ireland's economic constellation, the nation is embarking on a quest for diversification. The strategy is to cultivate a resilient economic ecosystem that extends beyond the dazzle of tech. As of 2023, Ireland's corporation tax rate has been 12.5%, a magnet for global tech and pharmaceutical giants. However, with the upcoming shift to a 15% rate, Ireland is navigating uncharted waters. Beyond this fiscal shift, Ireland is exploring avenues to sustain economic growth. Initiatives include the development of a sovereign wealth fund to manage windfall tax proceeds, providing a cushion for economic uncertainties. As the country welcomes the new year, the question resonates: how will Ireland balance tradition with innovation, and what strategies will shape its economic landscape in the post-tech era? In conclusion, Apple's profound impact on Ireland's economic trajectory is evident, spanning 4 decades of growth and adaptation. From its manufacturing origins to a service-oriented presence, Apple's journey mirrors Ireland's economic resilience. The challenges faced, notably European Union investigations, highlights the intricate balance between attracting foreign investment and upholding fiscal sovereignty. This partnership underscores the complexities of aligning national interests with corporate endeavors. Ireland's experience with Apple offers valuable insights for nations navigating similar relationships, showcasing the potential for mutual growth, job creation, and community impact. In the broader context, the Apple Ireland narrative exemplifies the intricate dance between multinational corporations and host nations, serving as a compelling case study in the evolving dynamics of global commerce and economic partnerships. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video and subscribe not to miss our next series. See you soon!